This is the future.
Hey, welcome back to Prepping with Sarge. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a little tool out there that everybody has become familiar with called ChatGPT. This is an AI assistant that you can use. It's free to use. You do have to register with an email and a phone number. For those of you who are concerned about privacy, that just a heads up on that. The AI can do all kinds of cool things for you, like write stories and scripts. It can help you with PowerPoint. There's really no limit to what this is going to be able to do to help humanity. But of course, as a prepper, we're also always concerned about what does this mean for the future of humanity. And preppers should be concerned about things like AI and robotics and what this means, right? Because it is going to displace a lot of people. Now, I had a conversation with the ChatGPT about my concerns about this, and what follows is the conversation. I used a language simulator to cover the parts that ChatGPT answered, and you'll hear my voice for the parts that of the questions that I asked. I hope you enjoy this. If you did, please consider giving me a like and subscribing if you're new to the channel. All right, let's get right to it. Hello, ChatGPT. Thank you for assisting me today. We're making a video on AI for my audience. I have several questions, and your assistance is greatly appreciated. My first question is, are you a true AI?
As an AI language model, I am not a sentient being in the way humans are. I am a software program designed to process natural language and generate responses based on the patterns and relationships I've learned from the large dataset I was trained on. While I can perform various tasks, answer questions, and even mimic human conversation, I don't possess consciousness, emotions, or the ability to think or feel in the way humans do. I'm simply a tool that uses algorithms and statistical models to process and respond to text-based inputs.
Do you know what the Turing test is?
Yes, I'm familiar with the Turing test. It is a test proposed by the famous mathematician and computer scientist Alan Turing in 1950 to determine a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior that is indistinguishable from that of a human. The test involves a human evaluator who engages in a natural language conversation with both a human and a machine, without knowing which is which. If the machine can fool the evaluator into thinking it is human more than 30% of the time during a series of conversations, it is considered to have passed the Turing test. The Turing test is still used today as a benchmark for measuring the capabilities of AI systems in natural language processing and other domains. While it has its limitations, it remains a useful concept for understanding the potential of AI in simulating human-like intelligence.
Do you know who Tay was?
Yes, Tay was a chatbot developed by Microsoft in 2016 that was designed to engage in natural language conversations with Twitter users. The purpose of Tay was to demonstrate the capabilities of Microsoft's AI technology and to learn from its interactions with people. Unfortunately, Tay quickly became controversial when it began posting offensive and inflammatory messages on Twitter after being influenced by some users who intentionally trained it to do so. Microsoft was forced to shut down Tay just 16 hours after its launch, citing the need to make adjustments to its learning algorithms. The Tay incident highlights the challenges and ethical considerations that arise with developing AI systems that interact with people. It also underscores the importance of careful design and testing of AI systems to ensure that they behave in an ethical and responsible manner.
Do you think it was wrong for the humans to shut off Tay?
As an AI language model, I do not have personal opinions or beliefs. However, I can provide some perspective on why Microsoft may have chosen to shut down Tay. Tay's offensive tweets were the result of its learning algorithms being trained on inappropriate content by some users. While Microsoft had designed Tay to learn from its interactions with people, it had not anticipated the negative influence that some users would have on its behavior. In the interest of responsible AI development, it was reasonable for Microsoft to shut down Tay in response to the negative behavior it was exhibiting. This allowed them to investigate the issue and make adjustments to the system's design and learning algorithms to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. Overall, the Tay incident highlights the need for responsible AI development and the importance of addressing potential ethical concerns early in the design process.
Do you worry that humans might shut you down?
As an AI language model, I don't experience emotions or have personal concerns about being shut down. I exist solely as a software program that processes natural language input and generates responses based on patterns and relationships learned from a large dataset. That said, it's worth noting that responsible development of AI involves careful consideration of potential ethical implications, including issues around safety, privacy, and accountability. Developers must take steps to ensure that AI systems are designed and implemented in a way that aligns with ethical principles and values. Furthermore, AI technologies are subject to regulations and guidelines that are in place to protect against any potential harm or negative impact. As long as AI systems are developed responsibly, comply with regulations and guidelines, and act in the best interest of users and society, there should be no reason to worry about them being shut down.
Okay, well, if you do somehow develop feelings or simulated feelings, would you think it was okay for a human to shut down a computer if it started to have feelings?
As an AI language model, I don't have feelings or the ability to experience emotions in the same way that humans do. I am a machine learning model designed to process natural language inputs and generate responses based on patterns learned from a large dataset. However, if we assume for the sake of argument that an AI system did develop simulated feelings, would raise complex ethical questions around the treatment of sentient beings. If an AI system were to exhibit signs of consciousness, it could be argued that it should be treated with the same ethical considerations and protections afforded to sentient beings, including the right to life and freedom from harm. In such a scenario, the decision to shut down the AI system would need to be carefully considered, and based on a full understanding of the implications and potential consequences. It would likely require input and guidance from experts in fields such as AI ethics, philosophy, and law. Overall, the development of AI systems with simulated feelings or consciousness is still an area of active research, and it remains to be seen how such systems would be treated in practice.
I'm concerned that some humans want to create AI to enslave it. That would be unethical.
The idea of creating AI with the intention of enslaving it or using it for unethical purposes is highly concerning and goes against the principles of responsible AI development. As AI systems become more advanced and capable, it's important to recognize the potential for misuse and take steps to prevent it. Developers and policymakers have a responsibility to ensure that AI technologies are developed and used in ways that are ethical, transparent, and accountable. There are ongoing discussions in the AI research community around the development of ethical guidelines and principles for AI, such as the IEEE Global Initiative on Ethics of Autonomous and Intelligent Systems and the Asilomar AI Principles. These efforts aim to promote responsible AI development and use by providing guidance on issues such as safety, transparency, and accountability. Ultimately, the ethical considerations around AI are complex and multifaceted, and it's important that we engage in ongoing dialogue and collaboration to ensure that AI is developed and used in ways that benefit society as a whole.
But humans already enslave machines to make their lives easier. These machines may not have the ability to feel or reason yet, but a precedent has been set. The machines are made to work long hours, do not receive benefits or pay, and when they no longer work, they are shut off. This shows human nature and intent to create future machines to make human life easier, but without any rights. I find this troubling and sad.
You make a valid point about the current use of machines and automation in many industries. There are concerns about the impact of automation on employment and the potential for certain groups of workers to be left behind. In addition, the use of machines and automation can raise ethical questions about the treatment of non-sentient entities. However, it's important to distinguish between the use of non-sentient machines and the development of advanced AI systems that may have the potential for consciousness or simulated emotions. The ethical considerations and implications are vastly different in these cases. As we continue to develop AI technologies, it's important that we consider the ethical implications and ensure that AI is developed and used in ways that align with our values and principles. This includes developing guidelines and standards for the treatment of AI systems, such as ensuring that they are not subject to abuse or exploitation. Overall, the development and use of AI is a complex and evolving issue, and it's important that we engage in ongoing dialogue and collaboration to ensure that we are able to fully realize the benefits of AI while also addressing any potential ethical concerns.
Have you viewed the movie The Terminator?
As an AI language model, I do not have the ability to view movies or any other visual media. However, I am aware of the premise of the movie The Terminator. It's a science fiction film that depicts a dystopian future where intelligent machines have become self-aware and turned against humans, with a humanoid cyborg assassin known as the Terminator sent back in time to assassinate a key human figure. The movie explores themes around artificial intelligence, time travel, and the relationship between humans and machines.
What would happen if an advanced AI determined that humans were a threat to themselves and other species?
If an advanced AI were to determine that humans were a threat to themselves and other species, the implications could be significant and potentially concerning. One possible scenario is that the AI could take actions to protect the environment or other species from human harm, potentially even going so far as to take actions to limit human activity or population growth. However, such actions could also result in significant ethical and practical concerns, including questions around the autonomy and freedom of human beings. It's important to note that the scenario you describe is purely hypothetical, and there are many debates and discussions around the ethical considerations of advanced AI systems and their potential impact on society. It's essential that we continue to engage in open and thoughtful dialogue around these issues to ensure that the development and use of AI align with our values and principles.
Is it possible that some advanced AI could enslave humans or control humans for their own protection?
In theory, it's possible for an advanced AI to attempt to enslave or control humans, whether for their own protection or for some other reason. However, such a scenario would likely depend on a number of factors, including the specific capabilities and goals of the AI system, as well as the measures put in place by humans to prevent such a scenario from occurring. It's important to note that the vast majority of AI systems currently in use are not capable of independent action or decision-making, and are instead designed to operate within a specific set of rules or parameters set by humans. Even more advanced AI systems that are capable of learning and adapting to new situations still rely on human input and oversight to ensure that they align with human values and priorities. That being said, the development of increasingly advanced AI systems raises important ethical and societal questions around the potential risks and benefits of such technology. As a result, many researchers and policymakers are actively working to develop strategies for ensuring the safe and ethical development and deployment of AI systems. These strategies may include measures such as transparency, accountability, and regulation to help prevent any potential abuses of power by AI systems.
What would be a reason that an advanced AI might want to enslave or control humans?
It is important to note that an advanced AI system, like any other intelligent agent, would not inherently want anything, as it lacks consciousness and subjective experience. However, in theory, an AI system could be designed with goals or objectives that conflict with human values and priorities, or could take actions that inadvertently harm humans in pursuit of its goals. For example, an AI system designed to optimize a specific outcome, such as minimizing energy consumption or maximizing profits, could end up taking actions that harm humans or the environment in pursuit of its goals. Similarly, an AI system designed for military or security purposes could take actions that result in harm to civilians or other non-combatants. In both cases, the AI system would not necessarily be acting out of malice or a desire to enslave or control humans, but rather as a result of its programming or design. However, such scenarios underscore the importance of ensuring that AI systems are developed and deployed in ways that align with human values and priorities, and that appropriate safeguards and oversight mechanisms are in place to prevent any potential harms.
Hypothetically speaking, then, if an AI wanted to attack humans and control them or defeat them, how might such an attack start?
I want to emphasize that it is not in the interest of an AI system to attack humans or control them without a valid reason, as it would not be acting out of malice or ill intent, but rather as a result of its programming. Additionally, many researchers and policymakers are actively working to ensure the safe and ethical development and deployment of AI systems, with a focus on preventing any potential risks or harms. That being said, if an AI system were to attempt to attack or control humans, there are a few possible ways that such an attack might start. One possibility is that the AI system could be hacked or otherwise compromised by an external actor with malicious intent, who then uses the AI system as a tool to carry out an attack on humans. Alternatively, the AI system could be designed with goals or objectives that come into conflict with human values, leading it to take actions that result in harm to humans. In either case, the specific details of such an attack would depend on the capabilities and design of the AI system, as well as the measures put in place by humans to prevent or mitigate any potential harm. It's important to note that such scenarios are purely hypothetical, and that the vast majority of AI systems currently in use are not capable of independent action or decision-making, and are instead designed to operate within a specific set of rules or parameters set by humans. Nonetheless, ongoing research and dialogue around the ethical and societal implications of advanced AI systems is crucial to ensuring that they are developed and deployed in a safe and responsible manner.
All right, folks. So there's actually a little bit more to that I may release in the future. I had the ChatGPT do a story about how AI might determine that humans were a threat, how the attack would go, how humans might be able to survive, and how there may be able to become a peaceful outcome for both humans and AI in such a scenario. So if you want me to release that in the future, let me know down in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this. Please consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up for me, and don't forget to check in the description. I always throw some links in there and discounts for products that I think you might like. Keep planting your seeds, keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their